Hi lovely people, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. You're joining me for the What's New Wednesday preview video for releases coming on October the 14th.
When you need colour, when you need light, when you need a rainbow shining bright, when it's overwhelming with all of your to-dos, go grab a sticker, it'll help you through. Get it from ELLIEBETHDESIGNS, 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 brighten up every day. ELLIEBETHDESIGNS, 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 brighten up every day.
Okay, so I've got quite a lot to get through today with you. I'm so excited for these collections. They are the initial kind of winter and Christmassy type ones. And I'll tell you now, there is no red and green in sight. So I hope that is something that you are up for. So grab yourself a brew. Get comfortable and let me take you through. So I'm going to put the collections to one side for a moment. There are two of those to go through, both with monthly and notes options. And let's start with the new rainbow releases and other bits and bobs. So we've got some mini Penguin Joes coming. These are the ones that are sized for smaller planners, also brilliant for the monthly view. We've got Penguin Joe doing his shopping. We've got him with a cake, so these would be really nice for marking birthdays on that monthly view or something. And we've got two options for Penguin Joe doing his laundry. We've got the laundry lines and we've got him with the washing machine. That's the thing it's called. I was about to say the laundry machine. I was like, no, that's not right. So you've got those two and they are, again, available separately, so you can choose which one you want. I've then redone all of the Hobonichi Year at a Glance covers. So let me get my little stack of Hobonichis over here and make sure I'm showing you the right things. We have got 252 is for the week. So we're looking at, not those pages, but, well actually yes, we are looking at those because we've got some strips down here that fit over the top of here. And then it's the next page with all of the, or is it the previous one? It's the previous one, dearie me. Oh, so it's for this page here. You've got your little covers for all of the mini months. You've got your 2020, 2021 and 2022, doesn't that feel wrong to say, strips to go across, and you've got a lined box so you can change this to something perhaps a little more useful for those of us in the UK. Or English speaking, or just non-Japanese speaking, I suppose. Also, how pretty is that? It's a twinkle cover and I really like it. So that is our 252. We've then got 253, which is a 2-page item, and this is for the Hobonichi cousin. And did I put mine in? Yes, I think I did, but I didn't grab the Hobonichi that's got it in, the new one. Let me see if my old one's got it in. It probably has. I've still got my post-it notes in here from the planner trials as to why I like things and don't. So again, exactly the same as before, it's just an update for the months, for the years even, because the months haven't changed, Rachel, it's just the years. So you've got your date covers and your big doobie-dab there, box with lines. Can you tell it's late at night and I really should have stopped working a long time ago. And then we have your month cover strips up top for the Year at a Glance. And then this year, as well as a new release, I have done one for the A6, so Hobonichi A6, and let me just show you how that fits. I used actually the washi from down the side for this. This is my Hobonichi, which I will probably be using next year for gratitude logging. So again, you have your date, no, not date, year cover-ups for the top. You've got your little monthly bits, and then you have, for the top of here, you have the months, including the extras, of course, for the extra months that are included, because this actually goes all the way through to March 2022. So that is that sheet. So there's now one for each of the Hobonichis, which is brill. The next rainbow release is 2 sheets of days of the week headers. These was a suggestion from a very lovely person. These are for the pardon me, the Hobonichi cousin, and I usually have these in my kits like this. You can see they sit there, and she wanted some in rainbow, so that's exactly what we've done. So these pages are available separately, so you choose from warm or cool colours, and because I had the space I added a little notes header as well, but they are just strips that you can peel off and use. And then finally here we've got the Cocoa Daisy coordinating functional labels to go with the Acorn Lane kit for November. So if you're a Cocoa Daisy subscriber, these are great to use alongside those to coordinate with them. Okay, that is Penguin Joe and Rainbow and Other releases done. Gonna have to grab a mouthful of tea. So I'm going to start with the non-traditional Christmas collection first of all. It's more of a winter one, so you could use this in November as well. And then you can probably get a hint that there is a very traditional Christmas collection coming as well, which I am so excited about. So the first collection is based around all of these kind of wintry animals, and they are so cute. I especially love the little winter owl, and this polar bear I feel is probably my animal equivalent. You know, didn't even make it into the igloo. So it's called It's Cold Outside, and something that I've changed on the deco page is I'm adding little dots back in, because there's always a bit of space where you can fit something else in, and I really like having dots for making lists, but I couldn't fit them back on any of the functional pages, so I decided to pop them in there. So we have all these gorgeous animals. Oh, aren't they cute? I love their little hats and scarves and jumpers, so sweet. And then we have, as usual, we have the A5 core. This will work with the Hobonichi Cousin or Passion Planner A5, and you've got a good selection there. And our quote of Baby It's Cold Outside. Finally done that quote, I've never done that one before. Then we have the mini weeks, and again I'm including the quote in the mini weeks boxes as well now, so that's something that's changed in the last couple of months. Weekly core with its 2 strips of washi, as does the A5 core, so you do have 2, you don't need to trim it or anything. Then we have our days and dates, and yeah, I love these. So you've got enough for a month here. If you did say 2 weeks with the date covers and 2 weeks with scripty ones, which you could layer over the washi to get a really nice effect, and then you've got your dates as well. Then we have our day-to-day life with Penguin Joe and our sort of word headers, and let me just see if I can show you the penguin little dress there that's hanging up. It's so cute, and the polar bears on the t-shirt. Oh. And yes, I think that polar bear definitely merits it. I just can't even. Our full boxes, which is a sheet I'd like some feedback about actually, following on from the survey that was done this month. Let me know what you think about the full boxes. Are there enough? Do you need more? Are there too many? Should we change this sheet? Let me know your thoughts down below. So we have a wide selection there. You've got cut lines to trim them down to fit in the Erin Condren horizontal planner, but obviously that is also applicable for other things like So Much Crafting inserts. Some of the personal ones have slightly shorter boxes, so you can trim that there. Then we have our half boxes. I'm loving, loving, loving these colours. They're so, so beautiful together. We have our functional labels with the stripy washi. So great if you are using a smaller planner. These are going to work in, you know, a really wide range. And I'm using them on plum paper as well. Like these I use just to jot down a little note about a day. I've just found it really helpful having something smaller than kind of a 1.5 inch wide sticker all of the time. Our list it and track it page. Yes, that polar bear is going to be all over my planner. Our mixed event labels. Again, this is another page that I'm wondering about, should we change it so that perhaps we do half sheets of just one type of label so you don't have to have them all on the same page. What do you think? But you've got your decorative ones and your appointment labels there. And then the washi, and let me turn it sideways so you can see. So you've got your wider washi, penguins, and then Christmas trees, foresty trees, and a solid as well. I think that is just going to be so pretty. So as I mentioned, this has got monthly pages and notes kits as well. So this is our mini monthly designed for the Hobonichi weeks, but will work with smaller planners too. We've got the A5 monthly. If I just turn it there, you can get the effect of how that's going to work. And of course, you can choose from November or December for this one, and it will layer over part of the strip so that it matches up. Our monthly skeleton for larger planners. I've been using this in my plum paper and I've found it works quite well. I just tend to trim down the wide washi down to the height of this label here, and it's working perfectly. And again, November and December, you've got your days of the week so you can choose what day your week starts on, and some event labels. And then monthly extras, so you've got your sidebar, that little penguin and polar bear in the background, and then some wide strips that you can trim down to whatever size you need to use for covering up extra days or highlighting days that are special. Our notes pages, we have our review page. So this is where you can just take a moment to have a look at different areas of your life. You might not fill in all the boxes, that's absolutely fine of course. Go on camera, I know it's white, but you can do it. You can give it a rating of 1 to 10, say why you've done that, and then what you're going to say yes to in the coming month and what you're going to say no to. And I think that's just a really useful basic kind of review, just to take stock, because it's easy. I mean, you know, we're in October for goodness sakes, and I'm busy going, where's the year gone? And if I hadn't had sort of something like this in place, I think it'd be even more of a case of the year would have slipped past a little bit. Still 2.5 months left of the year. We can do great things with that. Then we have the budget page, so strips to use as headers, ready to set up to track your budget, and as usual there's an example page on the listing that shows how I might set that out. You might want to do it a little bit differently, but that's quite flexible for you. And then the track it page for your monthly notes. So you've got your header, a couple of boxes, and you have some monthly trackers as well. These have been really popular lately. I keep having to print more of the rainbow ones to try and keep them in stock because they keep going out. I think because they're quite small and unobtrusive, they also fit in the Hobonichi weeks at the bottom section too. So top tip there. So that is the It's Cold Outside collection. I really loved pulling this together and pulling out some colours that were wintry and a bit kind of special without being too Christmas, because as much as I love Christmas, and believe you me, I love Christmas, though not as much as Easter, I don't really want my planner to just be red and green all the time, and as I've always said, I design what I love. So for quite some time now I have wanted to have some beautiful artwork that captured some of the nativity and the Christmas story without feeling too, if I say primary schoolish, is that an okay thing? You know, to aim towards children perhaps and Sunday schools and things. And I was so pleased to see one of my favourite artists, Karine over at Bloomsicle, had done this beautiful collection of artwork, and oh, I just went to town with it. Now, if you are, you know, not a Christian, not spiritual in that way, then this may not be for you, and that's why I've left it till last, so you've got the option of not watching. I understand it's not for everybody, but I do hope that you know, you might just take the time to have a quick little look and see what you think, because certainly not every element and every page in the collection is going to have that slant. So you'll also see I did a mini creative pack. Oh, because my friend Bev said, can we have a creative pack? And I was like, yeah, we totally can. So I did. Right, let's have a little look here. So we have got this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deco page, and I just love the colours. Again, non-traditional Christmas. It's not red and green, and I love it for that. We've got elements of sort of the golds coming through and these peachy colours, and the artwork is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. In the core sheets then, we've got the A5 core, and for the quote I went with a verse from Isaiah, and it's also one of the songs that we do at Christmas at church, which is His Name Shall Be. It's an absolute cracker of a song. If I can, I'll leave it linked down below, and I absolutely love it. So fun to sing. And so we have His name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. And I just thought that is, don't we just need some peace at Christmas time? This year especially, we really do. So we have our weekly core page, we've got the mini weeks page, then our Penguin Joe. And you can see what I mean about, you know, some of the sheets, you know, you could just use them whatever your beliefs or faith or anything, you know, they're just beautiful. Have our days and dates, had to get some gold glitter in there. Full boxes, and again I pulled some of the lyrics which are based in scripture for some of these boxes as well. Love these three wise men going across, although obviously, you know, they didn't really visit at Christmas, did they? It was months later, possibly even years. But we'll not worry about that. Because somebody's going to go, Jesus wasn't even born in December, it was in July in summer. But yes, never mind. We'll just go with it. So we have our full boxes, the half boxes, again, a nod towards Christmas, but just beautiful wintry colours. Functional labels, the list and track it page, mixed event labels, a little bit of glitter sneaking in again there, and then the washi page. There we go, you can see those colours there, and the wide washi down the bottom, and then some different mixed ones. And then the monthly views, and because I figured you're only going to use this in December, I decided only to put a December label in place for you and to give a little bit of deco. And again, we have that beautiful quote and, well, promise, prophecy from Isaiah to go with your monthly view. And I can't wait to get this in my planner. I really, really can't. Our monthly extras page, I'll just show you the washi for trimming down. Mini months for the Hobonichi weeks, and for the A5 monthly, which is for the cousin or passion planner or any sort of A5 planners. Great for bullet journals as well, this one, if you are creating your own spread. Our budget page, the life review page, which we're kind of familiar with now, and the track it page for the notes. So there we go. I'm so pleased with how that came together. And then this creative pack, let me show you. So we have the most amazing acetate ever, I think. I'm just loving this. The crispness of how it came out, I'm just like, yes, that's so good, if I do say so myself. But yes, so we have our acetate there, and then the vellum is this beautiful scene. And again, I'm thinking of trimming down or folding in half and using it somewhere around a notebook, or tipping it into my planner somewhere. So that's those. And then for the die cuts and things, we have our quote card or journaling card with that beautiful quote on. Then we have two smaller journaling cards. His name is Jesus. And glory to God in the highest, and on the earth be peace. Yes, please. So we have those. These would be lovely for Bible journaling as well, of course. And then we have various die cuts. So we have the scene of the town, have some little bits and bobs, the manger scene, again some decorative sections, those beautiful clouds. There we go, and the star and some other little bits there. So that is the mini creative pack. But yes, that is everything that is coming on Wednesday. So we have our, of course we have our It's Cold Outside, we have our rainbow releases, we have our Penguin Joes, our mini Joes, and those 2 full collections, which I've kind of pulled the boat out a bit, or pushed the boat out a bit to get them both done with monthly kits as well. I'm currently considering whether next year I do some collections which don't have all of the sheets available, just to try and give you a little bit more choice and variety. So it would be the most popular sheets that I do, and then some collections would be the full collection where I would do every sheet. So let me know your thoughts on that, because you know, it really helps to know what you prefer and like. So that's it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed that little look, and until next time, lovely people, take care of yourselves and bye bye for now. So it's called It's Cold Outside, and it is all based around these beautiful Arctic and Antarctic animals, so where it is cold. Surprisingly, dearie me, I really am not with it today.